is up, beautiful people? We are out here on the track this lovely morning. We got some 800 repeats. We got 8 of them. We're starting to get into the thick of training. But today we're going to be talking about tips on becoming a hybrid athlete or getting into hybrid training. So stick around for the rest of the video to make sure that you get those tips if you are curious about learning about that. So let's go get these 800 repeats done. Beautiful people, just got done with the 800 repeats. We did about 6 miles. It's nice and hot out here. Ready to go home and hit in a nice cold shower before we got to get ready for work. But this leads me into the first tip on being a hybrid athlete or starting a hybrid program, and that's allocating a certain amount of days through the week and amount of time that you want to spend on your training. And a lot of times what I see, kind of the mistake is either not being on a program or just kind of throwing yourself into something without knowing like how much time that you need for it, how many times a week are you going to be doing it, because the biggest thing is you don't want to be overtraining and you don't want to be undertraining. You want to have the right amount of volume and the right amount of balance to make sure that you are getting what you need for your hybrid. And a lot of people say, but do I have to always run? Do I always have to do certain things that put a lot of pressure on my joints? And it's no. You can run, you can jog, and swim, you can cycle. Anything that has a long duration of a zone 2 type of cardio is going to be beneficial for you. So that's the first step. So making sure you allocate a certain amount of time. My recommendation and what I have my clients do that want to get into hybrid training is I have them start with 3 times a week of strength conditioning as well as an aerobic piece into their training. That is probably the best start that you can do. And then from there, you gradually build up. You build yourself up, you build your confidence and your ability up, and then you go from there. So we're gonna get back home, we're gonna get some breakfast in, and we're gonna head on to work. All right, beautiful people, we are back. We are showered. We are getting ready for our first meal of the day. And this is where tip number 2 is going to be the most beneficial out of this entire video. So tip number 2 is dialing in your nutrition, making sure that you have a proper nutrition plan and that you are making sure you are getting quality foods, but enough foods to fuel your not only workouts, but for you to see beneficial results in your performance. So making sure you're hitting all your carbs, all your proteins, and all your fats is going to be most beneficial for you to understand, because there's a lot of things that you deplete throughout your workouts, from glycogen stores, ATP stores, creatine phosphate stores, and many different other ones from hormones and all that stuff. So you want to make sure that you are getting, again, those quality foods that are going to just enhance your performance. And so what I like to do is I use certain things like cream of wheat, cream of rice, ground turkey, chicken, ground beef from grass-fed. Just making sure you're getting, again, good quality. You don't want to just go buy generic types of meats and stuff, because you don't know what they add into it. So just making sure you're checking labels, making sure that you are, aware of what you're going to be putting into your body. So right now we are going to be making our breakfast, and then we're going to be making our lunch for the rest of the day, and dinner I'll be making tonight. But we're gonna push on to the next segment. All right, beautiful people, I am going to end the video right here with the last tip of how to become a hybrid athlete and how to get into hybrid training, and that is focusing on your recovery. This is by far the most important one, on top of tip number 2 with your nutrition. Is if you do not have a good recovery plan and you're not allowing your body to recover properly, I guarantee you will have injuries, you'll have overuse injuries, you will have a decrease in performance, okay? We don't want those things. So we want to make sure that we're taking care of our body pre and post workout. So that is a foam rolling routine, that's a stretching routine, an active dynamic warm-up routine, similar to the one that I showed you in this video. All those things are just going to allow your body to replenish, recover, rest. Like, it's okay to have rest days. It's okay to have rest days. Don't think that, oh, I'm not going hard enough because I'm not having a rest day or whatever. Like, don't worry, you will be fine. I promise. You have to recover. You have to take care of your body, because you won't be able to do the things that you want to do, whether it's run for long miles or to cycle long distances, swim, whatever it is that you want to do. You got to be able to make sure that your body will be able to handle it. So last and final tip before we sign out, before we clock out.
What?
Proper recovery plan. Recover, nutrition, and making sure that you are allocating proper amount of time is going to set you up for success to become a hybrid athlete. Now, in the next part of the how to be a hybrid athlete, I will talk about even more depths on becoming a hybrid athlete. Until then, I will see you in the next video. Like it, subscribe, share with your mama, share with your granny. I don't care who you share with, support the brand. And I will see y'all in the next video. Always remember, love, peace, chicken grease. See y'all next time.